संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ धूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि 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 शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
अपने पास है वह धन किसी का है दिया।
जो भी अपने पास है वह धन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह धन किसी का है दिया।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
मेरा है यह लेने वाला कह उठा अभिमान से।
मेरा है यह देने वाला कह उठा अभिमान से।
मेरा यह कहने वाला मन किसी का है दिया।
मेरा यह कहने वाला मन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
धन किसी का है दिया।
धन किसी का है दिया।
कुर हमरे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के। रमण बिहारी के ठाकुर हमरे रे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के। ठाकुर हमरे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के। साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा, साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा, साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा, साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा। कामन दुनियादारी से, कामन दुनियादारी से, कामन दुनियादारी से, कामन दुनियादारी से।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी की।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी की।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के।
साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा,
साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा,
साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा।
साधु सेवा धर्म हमारा।
कामन दुनियादारी से,
कामन दुनियादारी से,
कामन दुनियादारी से।
कामन दुनियादारी से।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी के।
ठाकुर हमारे रमण बिहारी, हम है रमण बिहारी।
योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ धूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी, बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपी सति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर है सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. A very, very, very warm welcome to all of you on this beautiful Saturday evening for yet another interpretation session of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. With the blessing of our Param Pujya Gurudev Swami Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj, we have been chosen to read Gita, teach Gita and live Gita. Throughout this week, we have been learning the 17th Adhyay, Shraddha Traya Vibhag Yog, and now is the opportunity to be able to bring it to life, to bring it to our life by listening to this interpretation session. And as always, in our culture, to begin anything auspicious, we should start with a prayer. For the prayer, I'm going to invite Meghavi Didi, who has joined us all the way from South America, Chile, and is a housewife. She joined Gita Parivar in May of 2022. She loves writing, drawing, and listening to music. She is giving seva to Gita Parivar as a tech star. Didi, can you start this session with a prayer?
जय श्री कृष्ण सर्वने वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you so very much, Diti. What a beautiful prayer it was. This little guiding light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Let it shine. With divine light, we get hope and sunlit path to go forward on our spiritual journey. I invite Neha Inamdar Didi from Bangalore, who's a software development with Tata Consultancy, joined Gita Parivar in October of 2022 and is giving her seva as a trainer for L1. So Didi, come forward and please light the jyot for us.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहंसकृतावासाम् वरदां शारदां नुमः।
Thank you, Didi. It was beautiful divine darshan of our little Bal Gopal in his jhula with this glowing atmosphere. We have now set stage to welcome today's speaker, our very dear Kavita Verma Didi. Kavita Verma Didi is a Gita Vrati and Gita Pravina, and for online classes, she is a very, very important pillar and our program coordinator. Gita Didi is the disciple of Param Pujya Gurudev Govindev Giriji Maharaj. Her vibrant energy motivates and inspires all the sadhaks and sevi to keep moving forward on this divine spiritual path. Welcome, Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण। सदा शिव समारंभां व्यास शंकर मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परम्पराम्। ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। So once again, welcome in the interpretation session. So this time we have 17th chapter Shraddha Tray Vibhag Yog, and this is our last interpretation session for this batch for level 2. So level 1 we have completed, and very soon we will be completing our level 2 and we will register. I hope you all have registered in level 2. If not, then also register yourself for level 3 and get chance to learn other 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. So yes, last time we have completed till 10 shlokas. So till the food. So 3 types of foods are described in Bhagavad Gita: sattvic food, rajasic food, and tamasic food. Now we will see 3 types of yajna also, dana also, tapa also. So everything is divided into 3 parts according to Bhagavad Gita. In Gunatraya Vibhag Yog, we have seen the 3 different types of gunas: sattvic guna, rajasic, and tamasic. Now, how can we apply these things in our practical life according to Bhagavad Gita? God will explain in 17th chapter. So this chapter is more practical. So it has more practical aspects. So let's begin with the 11th shloka, that is about the yajna. So when it comes about the yajna in Bhagavad Gita, we don't have the meaning. Yajna means the samvidha. You just put samvidha in the fire. Not like that. That is havan, the type of yajna. But we have different types of yajna. Especially we in previously also we have seen once the 5 types of yajna: Mahabhut yajna, Brahma yajna, Manush yajna, Atithi yajna. Similarly, we have here the yajna word, and we have different types of yajna. Now, if we take the meaning, literal meaning, the havan, that yajna, then also God is telling how this yajna also has different types according to the action, according to the intention. So last time we have discussed that actions are not important, but our intentions. So here we will see how the intentions of the person, of the doer, can change the type of yajna, or the sattvic yajna can become a rajasic or tamasic. So how it happens, we will see what are the qualities of sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic yajnas. Aphalakankshibhir yajno vidhidrashto ya ijyate yashtavyameveti manas samadhaya sa sattvikaha. So first he starts with the Satvik Yajna. What is Satvik Yajna? So first word only he uses aphala kankshibhir yajyo aphala, without seeking any phala, any fruit, any consequence, without thinking consequence. When the person performs yajna, that is called Satvik Yajna. So whatever work you are doing, like Arjuna has to do yuddha, has to go for the war right now, and God is telling you do your yuddha, you do this war without seeking its fruit, because whatever is happening, I already have decided. You only have to become nimitta matram bhava savyasachin. So now Lord is telling aphala kankshibhir yajyo, whatever you do, the yajna, you don't seek for the fruit. You just do your karma. You just focused on your actions. So if you are a student, you have to be focused on your studies, not on the result. If you are employed in a office, then you have to be focused on your work, not on the salary, because salary we all know we will get in the end of the month. So where we need to have our focus, that is very important. So aphala kankshibhir yajyo, and same thing he has also told in second chapter, karmani vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. And there he's saying, he's not saying that don't seek for the fruit, but he is saying that you don't have any right to think about the fruit, to think about the consequence, because you don't know what will be the result. You can only do your karma. So you don't have even right, you don't have power, you don't have any ability to know the future, to know the consequence. So if you cannot know the consequence, why you are having an anxiety in your mind about the something which you don't know, which is unknown? So sometimes many of us, we have this fear called fear of unknown. We don't know why we have this anxiety, why we have this tension, but from morning till evening, we are stressed, we are depressed. This happens due to unknown. This is called unknown fear. And this comes when we are so much attached with our fruits, with the results. So when we are attached with the results, maybe we don't know sometimes, but automatically the fear will come in our mind. So if we want to control, if we don't want to have this unknown fear, many of us, we must have experienced this kind of fear. Many people have this. So they, without any reason, if they ask what is the reason, they cannot tell, but they have fear in the mind. So this kind of fear can be avoided if we are not much attached with the fruit, if we are not much attached with the results. So we have to control this thing, that we should not have attachment with the results. Aphala kankshibhir yajyo, if we want to live happily, because many times it happens, if we are so much attached with the results, that is the cause of all the pains, sorrows, and that make like our expectations will be high, more higher, and then we will put more effort. But that time when we are putting effort for, and we are focusing on the result, then this putting effort becomes very sorrowful, very painful, because whatever work we are doing, we are not enjoying it, but we are more dependent, we are more focused on the fruit. So we have to become detached with the fruit. Aphala kankshibhir yajyo, and that's why in Bhagavad Gita, God is not telling about this aphala thing only once, but he is telling again and again. Frequently in Bhagavad Gita, if you read, you will read. So you can observe that Lord is telling this thing again and again, so many times in all the chapters. Many times he is telling. Why? Because it is very important. Because as a person, as a human being, we have to work all the time. So all the work, we should do all the work for without any attachment with the result. Aphala kankshibhir yajyo vidhidrashto ya ijyate yashtavyameveti manas samadhaya satikaha. and that should be followed. Like whatever work we are doing, we are performing yajna, so we should follow the ordinance of shastras. So we already have discussed about the ordinance of the shastras, because the chapter itself begins with the question of Arjuna. Arjuna is asking the people who perform work without knowing the ordinance of shastras, but they have shraddha, then what will happen to them? So he is telling, you should try to follow the shastra. If you don't know, just follow the people who already have done that thing. Vriddha vyavahara. So just follow your elders, your ancestors. And if also you don't know, then also he is telling the results of the people who don't know the ordinance, but they are performing with the shraddha. That would be good only. But still, we should try to follow the shastra also as much as possible. Yashtavyameveti manas samadhaya sasatvikaha. And also, this is my duty, this yajna, this action, whatever work is there in front of me, this is my duty. And when we have this feeling of responsibility, of duty, and we are performing our karma, that is the best way of doing our karma, because we are not focused on the fruit. This is my responsibility. I am the main person, main earning person of my family, so this is my duty. Now I will not ask anybody else, you should earn money or something, but I am the main source of earning, so I have to perform my duty. Nobody asks his daughter or children to earn money. If they are not able to do that, they are small kids. So that feeling of responsibility we should have, like our mother does. Mother cooks food daily. She never asks anybody to cook food, to make food for everyone, because she knows this is my responsibility. So when we have feeling of responsibility, duty for every work, then we will not have this sense of result. We will not be much attached with the results. So if we want to get detached with the result, then we have to have the sense of responsibility, duty. So yashtavyameveti manas samadhaya sasatvikaha. So this is my duty and I should do that, and this should be our feeling while doing all our work. So we have to perform the karma, all the yajnas according to the shastras, and to think that this is my duty and I am the person who should do this. Let's think about the scenario. There is a child and mother. A very, very nice conversation. So once the mother asks her child, what do you love me? This child, the answer of the child is, yes, I love you a lot. Then the mother asks for the reason. Why do you love me? Can you tell? Can you explain? So the reply of this child is like, whatever we are thinking, you take care of me, you give me food. Then mother said, suppose I will not be able to give you food, then would you love me? Then the child again asked, the child again said, of course I will love you. But the mother again and again asks, would you stop loving me if I will not take care of you, if I will not give you food? Then the child again says, okay, I will love you again, always. But in the end, because you are so beautiful, because you are respected to me, you are elder to me, child gives so many reasons, and mother again says same thing. Would you stop loving me if I will not be like that as you are expecting in your mind? So in the end, this child becomes so irritated, because whatever he says, mother says something like, if I will not have this quality, would you stop loving me? So this child in the end says, okay, stop. Now I am asking you, do you love me? This mother says yes. Then this child says, why do you love me? Tell me the reason. And then the mother replies, I love you because you are my child. There is no reason behind my love, but you are my, so I love you. Like my hand. This hand is mine, so I love you. If someone will ask me, which hand do you love most? I cannot answer because these both the hands belong to me, so I love them. So when we have this feeling of mindness, this is my, this is my. So when we don't have any expectation, that is called unexpected love. That should be for our karma. That should be for our yajna also. Whatever yajna we are performing, whatever actions we are performing, we should have this feeling of mindness. This is my, I have the responsibility. When I wash my hairs, I never say that why I should, what will I get after washing my hairs. Nobody thinks about that because we are not attached with the fruit. These are my hairs, so I have to wash them. That feeling we should have for our every action. That is the message of Lord here. So this is about the sattvic yajna. So whatever karma yajna you are performing, just perform with the sense of duty or responsibility without seeking its result. Then it becomes your sattvic yajna. Second, abhisandhaya tu phalam dambharthamapi chaiva yat ijyate bharatashreshtha tam yagyam vidhi rajasam. Now he is explaining second category of yajna, that is rajasic yajna. So he is telling the people who have just opposite to the sattvic. In sattvic, we don't have to think about the fruit, but when we are so much attached with the fruit, rajo ragatmakam vidhi. So rajo guna belongs to the ragatmakam, like results of our actions. Then this kind of yajna, this kind of action belongs to the rajasic yajna. This is called rajasic yajna. So abhisandhaya tu phalam, with the view of phala, purpose, or the intention, or the fruit or consequences. So when we are studying, some people just put 90%. So when we are reading, we are studying, seeing 90%, I have to get 90% marks. That should be our goal, should be fixed. But not every time we should think about the fruit only, consequence only. Because students, they are not studying. They are going to study for 2 hours, but in 2 hours they are thinking about the fruit only for 1 hour, and they spend 1 hour, 1.5 hour for about the fruit only. They just think about the fruit and they just spend their time. So this should not be our attachment. We should have some goal, 90%, 95%, but we should not much indulge with the fruit, with the consequence. So abhisandhaya tu phalam dambharthamapi chaiva yat, and also for dambhartham, they want to show off, like I am very dharmic person, so I am performing the yajna. So this is called the dambha. So when we want to showcase something or our actions in front of others, this is called the rajasic yajna. When we are doing, like suppose some person is performing yajna. Why is performing yajna? To show others. This is Navratri, everyone is performing yajna, so I am also performing yajna. I am doing bhajan and having loud music for everyone, so everyone can, my neighbors can listen the music. They will get to know that I am performing yajna. Something is happening in my house that is so dharmic, so I am also a dharmic person. Then we have this intention in our mind and we are performing yajna. That yajna will become your rajasic yajna. Abhisandhaya tu phalam dambharthamapi chaiva yat ijyate bharatashreshtha tam yagyam vidhi rajasam. And when we perform this type of yajna, this is called rajasic yajna. So we should become sattvic person, as we have seen, that will lead us to the success. The main purpose of life is to get the knowledge about the God, and to know the God, to know the reality. We have to become sattvic, and slowly we have to become trigunatit. So we have seen what are the lakshanas or characteristics of Trigunatit Kailingaistein Gunane Tanatito Bhavati Prabho. So Arjuna has already asked about the Trigunatit state, what is that state and how to reach that state, everything, and we have seen in 14th chapter. Now in 17th chapter, how to reach to that stage, he is telling. So we have to perform our yajna, that should be sattvic, not rajasic, because in rajasic we have attachment, so we will have more pain, because the result of rajoguna is dukkham only. In 14th chapter we have seen. So if we will have so much attachment with the fruit, we are going to get dukkha, pain only. Maybe once we will get high marks, it is good for us, but at the same time, some other time, what will happen, we will not be able to get if sometime we will not be able to get high marks, then we will have, because last time we got and now this time I'm not able to get, then we will have pain. So to reduce our pain, to avoid our pains, we have to avoid this rajasic vrittis. We have to follow the sattvic one. So this is about the Rajasic Yajna. And for the example, we have Jateshti Yajna in the Vedas. This after performing this Yajna, person can get kid. So for kids, people perform this Jateshti Yajna. So Abhisandhayatu Phalam. They have some fruit in their mind and they are doing this action. So this is called Rajasic Yajna. What about the Tamasic? This is very interesting because it is some fun is there every time. So vidhihinam asrishtanam mantrahinam adakshinam shraddha virahitam yagyam tamasam parichakshate. Now opposite to this sattvic and rajasic both. Vidhihinam asrishtanam, first thing, vidhihin, without following the ordinance of shastras. They don't see the shastras, they don't know the shastras, even they don't try to know the shastras, and just they are performing yajna vidhihin completely. They don't follow anything, just performing yajna, having some fire, some samhita, and just started yajna. Maybe sometimes Panditji also not there. So this is called vidhihinam asrishtanam. And in every yajna, in the end, we have to distribute some annam, some kind of annam we have to distribute. That is the rule in the yajna. But asrishtanam, this tamasic yajna, the people who perform this tamasic yajna, maybe they are not going to distribute any food, anything in the end. Asrishtanam, mantrahinam, adakshinam. Now mantrahinam and adakshinam, these two words, having the mantrahinam without mantra. So Panditji recites mantra. So without mantra means Panditji is not reciting well. But why? The reason is the devil himself, this yajman, this person who is performing yajna. Why? Because adakshinam. Adakshinam without dakshina. We have to give some dakshina to Panditji. But these tamasic people, what is their strategy? Sometimes it happens in maybe you have observed this thing. Sometimes happens. People go to Panditji, they promise for 5,000 rupees after performing the yajna, but in the end, when they have completed wedding or something, some kind of yajna, what happens? They say, okay, I will give you only 3 or 2,000. So this happens with the thing, and in the yajna only they start fighting with Panditji. Now what Panditji, what he will do? He will not recite mantras well, half mantra, and half he is uttering, half he is inside in the kantha only. So like that. So this is called mantrahinam. Now Panditji will also not recite well mantrahinam and adakshinam, because you are not giving proper dakshina. And also then Panditji will have another appointment at the same time. He will come late or he will go very soon. So it happens. Why? Because we are not properly giving them dakshina. So dakshina is also important. When we are performing yajna, we should give dakshina to Panditji, and whatever we have done our commitment according to that only. So dakshinam, but in tamasic yajna people do. They don't give proper dakshina, or sometimes they do give dakshina, but their bhava, their feeling is like, why I have to do, I can recite all the mantras, why I'm asking Panditji and all. So these when we have these feelings while giving the dakshina, this becomes our tamasic yajna. So we should not have these feeling. Mantrahinam adakshinam Shraddha virahitam yajnam tamasam parichakshate. Now third is saying Shraddha virahitam yajnam. They don't have any Shraddha. They don't have to do anything with the yajna. Why they are performing yajna? Because some other reasons. Maybe some minister is coming. I have to perform yajna in front of him to impress him, or to impress the society, to show the society that I am dharmic person. Just for these reasons they perform yajna. They don't have anything with the yajna. So mantrahinam adakshinam Shraddha virahitam yajnam tamasam parichakshate. Now next we will talk about the tapa. So we have three types of yajna: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Now, when we talk about the tapa in our Bhagavad Gita, then it has different meanings. Because again, when we think about the tapa, we have only one image, that enter in the water and just sit in under the sunshine, and then it will become our tapa. Whatever we see on the televisions, we watched in the movie. So that is not the real tapa. That is a kind of tapa, but that is not only the tapa. Tapa, the main meaning of tapa is self-denial. When we are able to deny our mind, because our mind says so many things, do this, not do this. We know dharma, we know adharma, but we don't follow dharma, we follow sometimes adharma. Because our mind is saying, mind is forcing us to do, then we have to deny our mind. You should not do this. I am not supposed to do this. If the mind is saying, then also I am able to deny that mind. That is called real tapa. Now people will say, I can do, it is very easy for me. So tapa is very easy, but it is not easy. So Arjuna himself has said in 6th chapter, this mind, controlling this mind is like a controlling the air. So as we cannot control the air, similarly, we are not able to control our mind also. So this controlling of this mind is not easy. So he's saying, when we are able to deny our mind, when we are able to control our mind, that will become our tapa. So whatever you do, your actions, every action will become your tapa. Because when we are students, let's see, every time we are talking about the students or employees, because then we can connect more. So if we are a student, what is our tapa? So our duty, whatever we are doing, our duty, our studies. And when we are studying, so many things are coming in between, so many problems, difficulties are coming. Our mind gets distracted again and again. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, we have calls, we have parties, we have relatives, friends. Everyone will come at that time, and then we should not engage with them. And that time also we have to study. That is the time when we have to deny our mind, and that will become our tapa. So tapa doesn't mean that we are sitting inside the water or we are sitting under the sunshine. That is not the tapa. But the real tapa is when we are able to deny our mind. Our mind will say, let's play for some time, let's watch the television, don't study right now. But that time we have to deny our mind. That is our tapa. If we are able to do that, we are able to follow the tapa. So what he's saying, there are 3 types of tapa, and this tapa he will tell at the level of body, at the level of speech, and at the level of our actions. So like manasa, mind, body, and speech. So 3 levels of tapa we have. And then he will divide this tapa again 3 levels, because at the level of speech we have tapa, then this tapa has sattvic, rasic, tamasic type also. So collectively it will have 9 different types of tapa. So first he will start with the Shariram tapa, tapa of body. What are the tapas of body? Deva Dvijaguru Pragya Pujanam Shauchamajavam Brahmacharya Mahimsa Cha Shariram Tapa Uchyate. He's saying Deva Dvija Guru Pragya Pujanam. So what to worship Dev, Dvij, Guru and Pragya. So what is the Dev? Dev means the deities, all the Indra Dev, Vishnu, Shiva, all these deities, all these devatas are Deva, Dvija, and Shiva and Vishnu are the 3 Deva. They are the superior among all the devatas, and the other Varuna Deva, Vishnu Deva, and all other devas are like devatas, different devatas we have living in the Sargaloka. We know the concept. So now we have to worship these devatas, these deities daily. So Deva Dvija, because when we worship devatas, then with the anugraha of devatas, these devatas have superpowers. So these devatas also give us blessings. So in 18th chapter, Lord will tell about the 5 things. So to complete any work, if you want to, you have some goal in your mind, how it will come, it will fulfill. So we need 5 things. Adhishthanam tatha karta karanancha prithak vidham vividhascha prithak cheshta daivam chaivatra panchamam. So 5th thing he says daivam bhagya. So when devata is with us, so whatever action we are doing, we need the blessing of devatas also. So if devata is not with us, then we will not be able to fulfill our work. We will not be able to complete our work. So if we want to complete our work without having any break, any difficulty, then it is very important that we should have the anugraha of devata. That's why we should always worship these devatas. Parasparam bhavayanta shreyah paramavapsatha. In 3rd chapter also Lord has said, like Manushya, the human beings worship devatas, they do yajna, they put samidha in the yajna, then Agni Deva, he carries all the samidha to the Sargaloka, he distributes the samidha among all the devatas, and then devatas also blesses us, devatas bless us, the human beings. So we have to worship devatas. So Deva Dvija. Now what is the Dvija meaning? So Dvija means the Brahman. Dvija means who borns 2 times. So Brahmana, in the Brahmana we have Upanayan Sanskara. So after once they born normally, then they have Upanayan Sanskara. So it is called that if there is Upanayan Sanskara, then they have again the rebirth, maybe they have. So that's why they are getting births 2 times. So they are called Dvija. Like our teeth are also called Dvija, because once we have the teeth in the childhood, then all the teeth will replaced with the new. So these teeth are coming again 2 times. So these are called also as a Dvija. Similarly, the birds are also Dvija. Why? Once they come in the form of egg, then after breaking this egg, they come out of the egg. So they also have two births. So these are called the Dvij. Now here the Dvij means Brahman. So we should always worship the Brahmans also, because who are the Brahmans? Because they know the mantra, they know the Shastras. So all the Brahmans who know the Shastras, they are following all the karma of Brahman, whatever should be performed by the Brahmana. If Brahmana, this person is following, then we should worship this Brahmana also. Deva Dvija Guru Pragya. Third is saying Guru. So Guru, we have like Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru. So we get Diksha from some Guru. So like my Guru is Swami Govind Dev Ji, you can see him. So I have taken Diksha from him, so he's my Diksha Guru. So I should always worship him. So he is my Guru. Then again we have Vidya Guru also. I am learning Advaita Vedanta. So there are my Guru, different Gurus. So I should worship these Gurus also, this Diksha, Siksha Gurus also, Vidya. So from whom I am getting Vidya. So I should worship them also. So we all have these gurus. So we should, or whatever we learn something, if we learn something from someone, then this person can become our guru, and we should always worship our guru. We should have some sort of respect towards the guru always. Deva Dvija Guru. So this is our Sharirik Tapa. Why this is tapa? Because sometimes it is not possible to worship every day. Maybe this time I have very busy schedule. Then also I have to worship devatas. I have to worship guru. I have to remember the Dvija Brahmana. If some Brahmana is coming to my home, that means I am busy. Doesn't matter, but I have to attend that Brahmana. I have to take care. I have to serve that Brahmana. Whatever he wants, I should fulfill the wish of Brahmana. That is my responsibility, because I have to worship Brahmana. So whatever situations will come, sometimes difficult situations will come, and that time also, if we are worshipping the Brahmana, Deva and Guru, this will become our tapa, because that is the circumstances will come. These are difficult circumstances, and we are not supposed to do that work, but still we are doing, we are managing somehow. Then this will become our Sharirik Tapa. So Vigna will come, difficulties will come, but then also we have to face these difficulties, and then it will become our Tapa. Deva Dvijaguru Pragya. Then fourth he is saying Pragya. So it is not like only Brahmins will be Pragya. That's why he is separating this word Pragya and Brahmana. So Pragya means highly intellectual people who have the knowledge. So whoever person, no matter he is Brahmana, Vaishya, Shudra, Kshatriya, if he has knowledge, then this person should be worshipped by us. And this knowledge can be any type. If someone has the knowledge of physics and I don't have, then I should respect that person. I should have respect. So I should not think I am studying Shastra. So what is the need to worship a person who has some other field's knowledge? I have knowledge of my field. Other person have knowledge of his field. Then also I should, whoever has high knowledge, I should worship that person. So Vidyavan Sarvatra Pujyate, in all three lokas, even by the deities also. Devatas will also worship to the person who has Vidya, who has knowledge, who has intellectual power. So we should always worship the intellectual person also. Deva Dvijaguru Pragya Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam. And then Shaucham, cleanliness of mind and body. So here we are talking about the tapa related with the body. So cleanliness of body is very important. Sometimes we think, what is the need? I am worshipping God with my mind. Why should I take bath? So this cannot be a question. Why? Swamiji always says, till the time we need food, we have to perform all our daily work, all our nitya karma. Whatever nitya karmas will come, taking bath, doing rituals, performing yajna, agnihotra yajna, whatever things will come as a person, as our responsibility, we should follow. We should not think why we should do. We should follow as our duty and without seeking its fruit. So till the time we need food, we have to follow all the vidhi. We have to put tilak, we have to wear mala, we have to do japa, we have to use mala for the japa. We should have separate asan for doing our daily rituals, because we should not use same asan. Many of us in our home, we have only one asana, mother will also use the same, the sister will also use the same, but it should not like that. So we should follow all the vidhan. So people say, what is the need? Why we should do what difference it will make? It will make difference till the time we have need of food. So if we have need of food, then we should follow everything. Once our body will become like that, we can live without water, without food, without air. That time we will become Brahmagyani. Then you can avoid the karma. But Lord in third chapter, Lord says these people also who don't need anything, air, water, food, then also they should perform yajna, because he himself, God is saying, Name parthasti kartavyam trishulokeshu kinchana. There is no duty, no responsibility for me, but then also I perform all the karma. So you need to perform your karma always. So these are the, and then brahmacharyam, ahimsa cha, brahmacharyam also. We should always try to control our indriya, our mind every time. So brahmacharyam, ahimsa cha, and non-violence. These are the sharirik tapa. Tapa related with the body. Then tapa related with the vak, like vani, when we are speaking. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate. So anudvegakaram vakyam, we should not speak something, some harsh words, which the words make other people feeling bad. So these words we cannot utter, never. Satyam, and we should always say truth. Priyahitam, and this should be dear to the person to whom we are telling. This should be truth, but that truth not like if someone has no eyes, then we can say you don't have eyes. This is truth, but this will not make any sense when you are saying to that particular person. So the truth should be satya, the truth should be truth, and it should be dear to the person also. It should not be harsh. So satyam priya hitam, and hitam also. Sometimes people praise a lot, they admire us a lot. Oh, you are doing so good work, this. Maybe this person doesn't deserve all these things, compliments, but still we are doing. So we are just over rewarding that person. We are just praising that person so much. So this should also be not there, because this is not for beneficial for that person, because this person will have pride over the thing which he doesn't has maybe. So we should not do that also. So satyam priya hitam chayat, that should be beneficial to that person. We should say truth, we should say which is dear to the person, and we should say which is beneficial to the person. Swadhyaya abhyasanam chaiva, then swadhyaya, studying shastras, studying about the Puranas, these Ramayana, Mahabharata, this Swadhyay is also important. Then Abhyasanam Chaiva, Abhyasanam, practicing the truth to whatever we are knowledge we are gaining. Abhyasanam Chaiva, Vangmayam Tapa Uchyate. These are called the Vangmaya Tapa, Tapa of our Vani, our speech. Shraddhaya Paraya Taptan Tapastat. Sorry, 16 shloka we have. The Tapa of Mana. Manaf prasada saumyatvam maunamatma vinigraha bhava samshuddhirityet tat tapomana samuchyate. Now manaf prasada, first he is talking about the tapa of mind. What are the tapas we can perform with our mind? So first he is saying manaf prasada, being happy always is a tapa. Now the question arises, how it can be a tap? I am happy, then why he's calling it tap? Because he's saying mana prasada saumyatam, the constant happiness of mind. He's talking about the constant happiness. So the situations are coming which you don't like, then also you have to become happy. Maybe something happening, very very tough situations are coming, you are struggling a lot, then also you have to be happy. This is the tapa. This is also the tapa. You should not cry in any situation. That is tapa. This is very difficult. Just think about the situation you don't want in your life, and suppose that situation is there in front of you, and you are living that particular moment, and then would you be able to smile? Would you be able to be happy? And that is not external happiness. He is saying manaf prasada, the happiness of mind. Internally you are happy. Things are, circumstances are not according to you, but still you are happy. That will make your tapa. So that is also the tapa. Manaf prasada saumyatvam maunamatma vinigraha bhava samsuddhirityeta tapomana samuchyate. And then the maunam, he's talking in 10th chapter also, he has told about the maunam chaivasmi vijnanam. So maunam, we talk a lot. Sometimes there is no need to speak, but still we speak. So not speaking that time is also a tapa. Maunam, we should keep this fast. We keep fast on Ekadashi and all. We should have this fast, the maunam also. This is also a kind of fast. So we should have this thing like the next 1 hour, I'm not going to speak anything. So we are not speaking. This maunam is also very important. And this maunam shouldn't be only restricted with the speech, but also the maunam of all the indriyas. We should not think about the mind, because he is telling this maunam related with the speech, but the tapa he is explaining about the mind. So maunam is not about the speech he is telling, but the mind, maunam of mind. We should not think. Sometimes we don't speak much, but internally we are thinking a lot of things. So many things are going on in our mind, and we have a deep raga, the attachment, because we are thinking constantly about the same thing. So this is called tapa of mind, when we are able to just control our mind to not think anything. So we will think. We cannot just stop our mind, because mind is a form of thoughts also. There are thoughts to the mind. So we cannot, we are, as a human being, we are not able to control it completely, but still we can control the speed. How many thoughts are coming? You can just have rest little, so not hundreds of thoughts are coming at one time. You have some only thought of Bhagwan, you are thinking about the Shri Krishna. That can be the stage. So maunan chaiva asmi swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate, then manaf prasada saumyatvam. Then the third he is saying bhava sanshuddhi tat bhava samshuddhi. So we have so many vikaras in our mind: anger, lust, greed, daily different, like some person is in front of us and we are having some dvesh feeling with that person. We don't like, we have hatred feeling. So that thing also not be there. How we are purifying our bhava, our feelings daily. We should observe daily how much love we are having for everyone. Not for our friends, not for our colleagues, but for everyone. If we are having love, our prem is increasing, love for everyone is increasing, compassion, the feeling of compassion is increasing, karuna is increasing. That is called bhava samshuddhi. We are becoming more spiritual. That means we are becoming more spiritual. But if you don't have that feeling internally, you are not the real spiritual person. Maybe you have the knowledge of all the shastras, all the scriptures, but you are not a spiritual person. When you become spiritual, when you are internally purified. Manaf, so bhava sanshuddhi rityeta tapo manasam uchyate. So this is the manasik tapa. Now shraddhaya paraya taptan tapastattrividhan naraihi aphalakankshibhir yuktai satvikam parichakshate. Now he's telling about the satvik tapa. So what is the satvik tapa? Now he has told about the 3 levels of tapa: mind, speech, and the body. And now he's telling about the satvik, rastik, tamsik. So shraddhaya paraya tattam. So shraddhaya, when you are doing something, you do with the shraddha. Not like someone has told me I have to do mala, then I am doing mala. Why? Dambhartham, to show others. Because other people are also doing mala, I will also do mala. He is doing 10,000 malas in one day, I will do 20,000. And next day I am going to tell that person, I have done 20,000 malas in one day. And these people will also appreciate you. Oh, you have done this much tapa, this is your tapa, you will get punya, and so on, so many things. They will admire you a lot. But what happens? 5 years, they spend 5 years, these kind of people spend 10, 20 years. But what happens in the end? Mala get polished, it is very shiny now, but their heart is as it is. They cannot control their mind. All the vikaras, lust, kam, krodh, lobh, anger, greed, everything is there in the mind only. But their mala is now shiny. It is very shiny now. Why? They are doing 10,000 japas in the day, but their mind has nothing. It has no purification. So we should have this shraddha. When we have shraddha, and with the shraddha, because I am doing for my Krishna, for my Bhagwan, I should not think about how many mala I have done, but how much I was deep into the mala. When I was doing mala, how focused I was. That thing we should try to follow. Then aphalakankshibhir aphalakankshibhiryuktai satvikancha parichakshate, and then aphala. We should not think what I will get out of this mala. I am just doing mala because I am expressing my love towards the Bhagwan. Satkarmana pujartham tapodambhena chaiva yat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam. Now it's saying satkarmana pujartham, because maybe there is satkar, people will respect me. I am doing mala, I am doing tapa, so many tapa I have done, different types of tapa I have done. So people will respect me. They will think, wow, this person is so dharmic. That's why if I am doing tapa, this is called rajasic tapa. Then now in the next shloka, I will tell about the tamasic also. So now we have rajasic tapa. Another we have tamasic tapa. What is a tamasic tapa? So like we have this thing, we have already discussed karshayanta sharirastham. We are torturing our body. This is called tamasic tapa. These are not, the Lord will never expect these type of tapa, but we are performing these tapa, so these are the tamasic tapa. And then injure, make other people feel in trouble, and these things are also come under the tamasic tapa. So this is about the description of tapa. Now we have dana, different types of dana. How you are giving, when you are giving something, what should be your bhava? That is very important, because many times we give something and we have this pride, I am giver, I am very rich, I am this, I am that. So we should not have these things. So Lord is explaining about the 3 types of dana: Sattvic dan, Rajasic dan, and Tamasic dan. First he starts with the Sattvic one. Datavyamiti yaddanan diyate nupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam smritam. Datavyam is I should do. I should give this dana because this person is hungry. So I should give this dana. Then I am giving, I have this feeling of responsibility because I have money, I have extra food, and this person is hungry. So this is my responsibility now as a human being. I should feed that person. So this kind of dana is called datavyam. I should do. So this is sattvic dana. Then diyate anupakarane, and I have given something to this person because he is hungry. Then in future maybe I will tell him, I gave you food that time when you were hungry. Now this time you have to come my home and you do some work for me. This should be not, this expectation should not be there. Anupakarane, I have not given him anything, but this was my responsibility, so I did. So this thing anupakarane, we cannot say that I have done something for you. I should not show to that person. Deshe kale cha patre cha, and at the appropriate time, at the appropriate the place we are giving, and at the to the appropriate person we are giving this dana. That like the person who is not hungry, but you are giving him dana, like by forcing, you are forcing him to take my dana, to receive my dana, then it is not a correct dana. If this person doesn't need and he is not asking you, then why are you giving him dana? So this is not a right dana. The real dana we should give dan to the brahmana, we should give dan to the gurukula students, we should give dan to the person who really needs that. And if we are doing dana to the person who is very rich, he is not brahman, he is not needy person, he is not a student also, then we are giving dana. This is not dana, we are just giving some prize or something gift to that person. We can say this is gift, not a dana. It is not a dana. So deshe kale cha patre cha, at the appropriate time, when maybe it is after eclipse, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, if we are giving dana, so this is more appropriate time. Every time we can give, but if it is solar eclipse or something like that, then we should give dana. Maybe nobody is needy person, and so we have that time maybe patra we cannot find who needs that dana, or who is brahmana. Then also we should try to find, we should search around us, and we should search and find, and then we should give, and at the appropriate place also. Maybe we are going to Kashi Vishwanath and some other dharmic places, then also we should give something to these panditji and other people around there. So we should give the dana. This is called sattvic dana. Then we have rajasic dana. What is the rajasic dana? Yattu pratyupakaratham phalamuddishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtam taddanam rajasamsrutam. So when we have pratyupakaratham, I am doing upakara. So I am doing that something which I have expectation that I will get in return. So this expectation will make our dana rajasic. So if we are giving something to someone, we should not expect what I will get in return. Otherwise, it will become your rajasic dana. And with diyate cha pariklishtam, we are not happy in the mind, because we have only suppose we have only 10,000 rupees and we are giving dana of 1,000 and we are not feeling good. So this is also a rajasic dana, but we have to give dana because everyone is giving. Then if I will not give, then people will laugh at me. So I also have to give 1,000, 2,000. Then this dana will become your rajasic dana. So these are the rajasic dana. Then if you have adesha kali yad danam apatrebhyascha diyate asat kirtamavagyatam tattamasamudahritam. And if we are doing just opposite to the sattvic, deshe kale cha patre, no matter there is lunar eclipse or something, I am not going to give dana. But at the time when no person he is not asking anything, that person is not a brahman also, he is very rich also, then also we are giving the dana. This is called tamasic dana. Maybe he will misuse with our money. So sometimes we give money to the people, we don't know them, and maybe they will misuse the money, and sometimes we know that this person will misuse the money, then also we give dana. So this is the tamasic dana. And asatkatam avagyatam, without respect, I am giving, some brahmana has come to my home and I am just giving, like I'm not even prostrating that brahmana, I'm just giving with the pride, I have money, I'm giving you something. So this is without respect. If we are giving, and with when we are giving something, we are saying some words also. Maybe why you come daily? Next time I'm not going to give you anything. Don't come daily. So if you are uttering these words and you are giving dana, this is completely tamasic, because you are not having any respect for the person to whom you are giving dana. So it is tamasic dana. So you should not do these things. Now the next is he will tell about the Om Tat Sat Iti. So he will tell about the name, the indication, like indicator of Paramatman. So we have, everyone has some name. So Paramatma also has some words to indicate the Paramatma. So Om Tatsaditi Nirdesho Brahmanastri Vidhasmitaha Brahmanastena Vedascha Yagyascha Vihitah Pura. So we have noun, pronoun and adjective. So Om, when we say Om, that is something noun. If I'm telling Kavita Verma, so this is my name. So this is something noun. Then we, if we cannot indicate with the person, I don't know the name, so I cannot indicate with the noun. So what I will use? I will use you or he, she, something like that. So then we will use pronoun. So that is Tat, Om Tat. And when we don't know noun, pronoun, we just say, oh, pink suit, or a person who has specs, or the person who has watch. That, like that, if we indicate with some visheshana or with some adjective, that is called. So here the adjective for the Paramatma is Sat. He is Sat Sarupa. He exists every time. That's why it's called Sat. So Om Tat Sat. Om is noun, Tat is pronoun, Sat is adjective. So Om Tat Saditi Nirdesho Brahmanastri Vidhasmitaha. These are three indicators of Paramatma. And Brahmanastena Vedascha Yagyascha Vihitah Pura. And that's why the Brahmanas in Vedas also, every time mantra starts with the Om only. Om, Agni Meedhe and all. Then Tasmad Omityudahitya Yagyidana Tapakriyaha Pravartante Vidhanota Satatam Brahmavadinam. And that's why every time Brahmavadi, the people who believe that there is Brahma, they believe in Vedic culture, they always start all the tapa yajna action with the Om only. Tasman Om Utyudahitya. Then Tadityana Visandhaya Phalam Yajya Tapakriyaha Dana Kriyascha Vividha Kriyante Moksha Kankshibhihi. And Tad Iti Abhisandhaya. Like people with after saying Tat, they start their karma, and without seeking they start Dan, Kriya and all other actions without seeking any fruit. They just want moksha. That's why they are performing. So without seeking any fruit, they start their karma with the Tat word. And Sadbhave Sadhu Bhave Cha Saditi Sadbhave Sadhu Bhave Cha Saditye Tatta Yujyate Prashaste Karmani Tatha Satchabda Partha Yujyate. So he's saying when we have something good happening with us, then this Sad word used. Sadbhave and Saditye Tatta Yujyate. That time we use this Sat word. And then Prashaste Karmani Tatha Satchabda Partha Yujyate. And whatever auspicious actions we perform, then also this Sat word is used. Yajne tapasi dane cha sthiti sadati chochate karma chaiva tadarthiyam sadityeva vidhiyate. So when we have devotion in yajna, like sacrifice, yajne dane, whatever we are doing, giving gifts or dana or austerities, when we have devotion, this is called sat. And any act, whatever work we are doing for such so for some good purpose, that is called Sat only. Karma chaiva tadarthiyam. Tadarthiyam, whatever, if we are doing something for tad means that Paramatma, that Bhagwan, we are not doing for our selfish motives. That is called Sat. And in the end, Ashraddhayahutan dattan tapastatrividhan tapastattam kritan chayat asadityuchate partha nachatat no iha. And just opposite means saying without shraddha, with the fruit, with the mind that I am getting this fruit after doing this. And this type of tapa, if we are doing, if this type of yagya, whatever action, if we are doing with this thing without faith, the shraddha word is very important, because shraddha Trai Vibhagi is saying. So if we are doing without faith, then we are it will become asat. Now he was telling about the sat. This type of karma, everything will become asat completely. It will have no good fruit, nothing. So it is called asat. So now we have completed this chapter. So the Arjuna's question was, with the Shraddha, if person is following the without following the ordinances, if person is performing something, so what kind of person he is, Sattvic, Rasic or Tamasic? So Bhagwan is saying this person is good only because he has Shraddha, because in the end what he said, Ashraddhya, the person who is giving Dan, Yajna, Tapa without Shraddha, that person is not good, his work will become asat. So we will complete. Om Tat Saditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Shraddhatre Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadashodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Didi. It was indeed a delightful session, and I'm sure all the sadhaks are going to agree with me. It was very, very clear. You laid a clear-cut stairs on how to climb from Tamasic to Rajasic and Rajasic to Sattvic in every action. So I'm sure most of us are feeling empowered, and we are feeling now in control, mindful about our actions in everything, whether it is food, whether it is our speech, whether it is our tap, yag, whatever. Also, let me remind all the sadhaks that we read Gita through Monday to Friday. Then today we are trying to bring Gita ji to, so live Gita. It comes to teach Gita. We do not necessarily have to become trainers, but we can propagate, we can spread awareness about Gita ji. 29th batch is going to start. 29th batch of L1 is going to start on 18th of September. So please spread the awareness, get more people to come and be able to chant Gita in the correct pronunciation. 28th batch, 28th batch is going to start on 18th. So please spread awareness, and if you have any question, I see Vaishnavi Didi, please switch on your video, raise your hand, and Kavita Didi will answer your questions. So please come forward. We will unmute you one by one. Vaishnavi Didi.
Why does it? Can we say Hari Om?
Okay. When we say Hari Om, then
Why does it always start in? We always say Om Tatsaditi at the back, and then we say other things.
Tatsaditi, as I told, this is the name of Lord. You can say.
And then we say Om, and then we start with the same thing in the starting, and then we say something else, and then Dhyayaha.
In beginning, we say Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. In the end, we say Om Tatsaditi, because both represents like we are remembering Lord, remembering Bhagwan before doing anything and after finishing anything.
Why does it start with Om?
Why?
But the others in the middle, the others don't start, but Om Tatsati and Om Nam.
Because Om is the name of Lord. That's why we start and finish with the Om. Okay. Shruti ji.
Okay. Shruti Didi, I have asked to unmute. Please unmute yourself first. Yeah.
What is the meaning of Parikshakshate?
Sorry?
70. Parikshakshate.
Parikshate.
Parikshakshate. 17th shloka. Swatikam Parikshakshate.
Which shloka is it?
Satvikam Parichakshate.
What is the meaning of Parikshakshate?
It is called Satvik.
Yeah, that is also the name of Satvik.
Yes.
Oh.
No, that is not the name of Satvik. This is called Satvik. That is Satvikam Parichakshate.
What? It is told. Parikshakshate. Told.
Yes. Parikshate.
Meaning of Krutam, I want to know.
Sorry? Krutam.
In 20th shloka. Krutam.
Hutam.
Krutam. Swasvikam. Krutam.
Can you tell shloka number? Your voice is breaking actually. Can you tell shloka number?
20th shloka. Swasvikam. Krutam.
दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयतेनुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम्. You want to know what is smritam? Smritam means it is said. It is said.
Told,
The same
said, or
thing. We have the same different words for the same thing.
Right.
Ji. I think we don't have any other doubt. We can. Okay, Shruti ji has one more doubt, I think.
Pratiti, you have one more doubt?
actually, I did not understand the 26th shloka.
26th shloka, I think she's saying.
Sadbhave sadhubhave cha sadityetat prayujyate. Sad.
Sadbhave, sadbhave.
Yes,
That
so
was-
sad, the word sad, why it is used every time? Because Brahmavadinam, or the people who are following Brahma, or who are following all the Vedas, all the rituals of the Vedas, or we can say the people who are Vedic. Vedic means those who are following Vedas. Everyone was chanting Om name, or Sat Tat Om, Om Tat Sat. All three are the indicators of Paramatma. So whenever we start something, we chant these names. Now for the Sad, Bhagwan says, Sadbhave sadhu bhavecha. If something happening good or some shubh karma we start, some holy karma or some ritual. So for that we always start with Sat. Sat represents the goodness.
But everything starts with Om like that. Thank you.
Yash Bhaiya, do you have a question? Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Yes, Krishna Bhaiya, you've muted yourself.
Okay, now it's okay.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Jai Shri Krishna to all of you. First of all, I thank you and your team, Madam Kavita Verma ji, from the core of my heart, and to all the members of the Gita Parivar. My question, no question in particular. Simply, I just want to say that throw some light on Ekadashi, as tomorrow is Ekadashi.
Didi, are you there?
Throw some
Yes,
light
yes,
on
yes.
Ekadashi.
Yes. Didi will tell you about Ekadashi, and also I must tell you that with Gita Parivar, we have Gita Chintika, where we... Didi, he's asking you to tell us something about Ekadashi.
Yes. So we should do Ekadashi Vrata actually. Sorry, I got disconnected. So
No.
we do Ekadashi Vrata. This is for householders. This is compulsory thing in our Shastras. This is not optional that we should do or we should not do. But this is something compulsory, or this is called Nitya Karma. We have 5 types of karma: Nitya, Naimittik, Upasana, Prayashchit, etc. Nishiddha. So among these 5 karmas, we have Nitya Karma. Karma means we have to do those karmas. If we are not doing, we are avoiding, that means we will get pratyavay, a kind of sin. So we should keep this fast. Ekadashi is very important for the householders, especially for the householders.
What should be done and not to do?
So
Don'ts and
like
do's.
there are different vidhis. Like if you are strictly following, then before one day itself, like if tomorrow is Ekadashi, from now only we should not eat rice, and day after tomorrow also in morning we should not eat rice. These are the rules. And then entire night, tomorrow's entire night, we should do Sankirtanam. We should not sleep. And then we have this different types of puja. So Ashu Bhaiya especially, he follows. He shares one message. So if you are in Sadhak group, or you can find that message from somewhere, I will share now. For now, I will share with you, so you can see everything is written in detail. So
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the very nice explanation of all the shlokas of this chapter. Thank you
I'm
very
sharing
much.
the link in chat box, so that group also you can join. Every one day before Ekadashi, Ashu Bhaiya sends one message, so which tells all the Upasana Vidhi, etc. story.
Which group it is? Which group it is?
Okay.
It's called Ekadashi Mahatam Bhaiya. Please join. Didi is sending you the link, no?
Okay,
So
I'm
you click on
sending
the
the
link.
link.
Okay.
I'm sending
Thank
the
you so
link.
much.
One
Thank you
minute.
so much.
Yeah.
With good wishes.
I'm only sending the link. You can see in the chat box. एकादशी कथा व उपवास की जानकारी प्राप्त करनी है तो यह ग्रुप ज्वाइन करो, ऐसा लिखा हुआ है. So you can join that group. You will get all the information there.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jai Shri
God,
Krishna.
God bless you. God bless you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai
For
Shri Krishna.
Ekadashi,
Mm-hmm.
will it be in Hindi or English?
Sorry, I didn't get English or
Will it
Hindi.
be in
What?
Hindi? Yeah, the story, the
Okay,
description.
everything will be in Hindi.
Fine.
Okay. Galaxy J2 Pro.
दीदी अपना सवाल पूछिए. Galaxy J2 Pro.
Didi,
We have unmuted you.
Didi, excuse me.
जी
It is भागवत अम्बरीश चरितम. अम्बरीशन जो जैसे एकादशी रखता है, इन द एंड दुर्वासा जाके उसको श्राप देता है. भागवत में है. आई एम इन बॉम्बे, लखनऊ में मेरा भागवत रखा है. अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव गिवन द रेफरेंस. इट इज इन द भागवत अम्बरीश चरित्रम. अम्बरीश जो तपस्या.
ओके.
You may be remembering. You may definitely.
इसकी बहुत सारी स्टोरीज मिलती हैं.
नहीं, that is कठिन तपा अम्बरीश का जो किया था. ये जब महाविष्णु उसको प्रोटेक्शन किया था.
राइट. डिफरेंट स्टोरीज हैं. डिफरेंट.
Yes, it is there. It is any way you can do it.
हाँ, मैंने जो लिंक भेजा है आप उसको
जीवात्मा को दुखी नहीं करना है. ये है भगवान का, ये है. इसको दुख करके आप कोई तप नहीं करना है.
बिल्कुल.
कठिन तप उससे कोई बल नहीं है.
बिल्कुल. तो इसमें मैंने जो ग्रुप भेजा है आप लोग उसको जरूर ज्वाइन करें. उसमें सारी आपको एकादशी से रिलेटेड जानकारी मिल जाएगी. जी
Didi. So I guess we are coming to it. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. It's a very auspicious day, and we had this beautiful session with very clear guidelines, very excellent examples on whatever we want to turn from ourselves towards sattvic, whether it is our speech, whether it is our tap, our yag, our bodily actions, our mental action, everything. So Baswanti Chatterjee Didi wants to ask a question. Didi. जी.
प्लीज अनम्यूट.
अनम्यूट करो. हाँ.
ठीक है.
जी पूछो दीदी.
यस दीदी. 6 श्लोक. कस्यांत शरीरस्थम भूतग्रामम मचेति. Its meaning, please.
So karshayanta sharirastham is when we are harming our body and we are doing tapas. Anytime, any kind of tapas, that means we are not harming our body, but we are harming God only, because God is also sitting in our body. So indirectly we are harming him. That's why Bhagwan is saying karshayanta sharirastham bhuta gramam achetasaha. Achetasaha, because we don't know, we are ajnani sometimes. Achetasaha bhuta gramam, all this body, all the sense organs, we are harming them. Bhuta gramam achetasaha man Yagarshayanta sharirastham bhutagramam achetasaha man chaivanta sharirastham tan vidhyasura nishchayan. Tan vidhi asura nishchayan. So certainly you know them asur. They are not a good people. They are demonic characteristic wale people. Something like.
Please speak one time. You can speak it.
एक बार और बता दो दीदी. She is saying.
हाँ. Please tell me about.
Okay.
Asura nishchayan.
Tan vidhi asura nishchayan. Tan vidhya asura nishchayan. So no, to them we should consider as asur. They are not a good man because they are harming their body to get something, to fulfill their desire.
Okay, realize it.
Thank you, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna Di. So what was the message? Did I didn't understand?
OGC 20. Can you please rename yourself? one request for everyone: if you join any Zoom meeting, Gita Parivar, any Zoom meeting, it could be your class, it could be your vivation session or any other session, you should rename yourself. You should write your correct name in English. Okay, Padma Priya Didi. Ji.
Didi, did you ask a question, Padma Priya Didi?
I also didn't get.
Didi, 19th sloka.
मूढग्राहेण आत्मनु पीडया क्रियते तपः परच्योत्साधनार्थं वा तत्तामसम् उदाहृतं, right?
Yeah.
So मूढग्राहेण आत्मनो, these people are mood. The same thing which Bhagwan has told in 6th chapter shlokas, the same thing something is telling about the tapa, which is tamas tapa. So we have tapas also, we have 3 types: sattvic, rajasic, tamas. So मूढग्राहेण आत्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः. Atmano pidaya. So they are harming. Atmano means the body or the sometimes mind. Their mind is not ready. Their body is not ready to do certain types of tapas, but they are doing. They are forcing themselves and they are performing these rituals, etc. So these are also the tamasic tapas. Tamasic means we should not do those types of tapas. Paratyot sadhanartham va. That was also like for harming others also, not for them only. They are harming others also. So we have Shen Yaga. In Vedas also we have mentioned the Shen Yaga. So one who wants to get victory over his enemy or who wants to kill the enemy, those people perform the Shen Yaga. So these kind of tapas are also tamasic tapas. So in the session I have taken one story also, so you can refer that.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
So yes, there will be more questions which you'll think over this week. So please come back next week for another interpretation session. We have been able to read Gita and live Gita, and we'll spread awareness about Gita, so teach Gita. So with this feeling, let's offer this entire session to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. But before that, let me remind you that I have to thank the entire technical team and a lot of people working behind the scene to make this session successful, and which went without any hitch, without any problem. Also, at the end, we'll have Hanuman Chalisa, because Sri Ram Lala is going to come to his birth town Ayodhya, and for that our Param Pujya Gurudev has taken up this pledge to be able to complete Shat Koti Hanuman Chalisa. Please download the Ram Pratishtha app if you can, and offer the Hanuman Chalisa as much as you can to this mission. But at the end, after the prayer, when Sindhu Didi is going to take the prayer, we'll have Hanuman Chalisa, and then please stay back if you can. For the prayer, I'm going to call Sindhu Didi. Sindhu Didi is from Bangalore, and she is a financial advisor who joined Gita Parivar in October 2022 and is offering her seva as tech star of L1 and L2. Sindhu Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Vrajapriyam Dharma Sanstapakam Veeram Krishna Vande Jagadguru. Krishna Vande Jagadguru. Dhanyavad Didi. Jai Shri Krishna Seviko.
Yes, Krishna Didi. Now we'll play the Hanuman Chalisa. Let's all sit together and chant Hanuman Chalisa if we can.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर है सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरना मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
Jai Shri Didi, you are muted. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Let's stay in bliss. Let's take up this pledge to perform the tap of what Kavita Didi told us, to stay happy without any rhyme or reason. Let's stay happy throughout this week and see whether we can perform this tap. So have a beautiful, blissful, blessed weekend. Stay happy, stay blessed. Jai Shri Krishna.